About 20 minutes to 40 minutes a day doing any kind of labor, moving dirt as you see right here, or just anything, because I don't go to the gym, so I gotta stay active somehow. Walking isn't gonna cut it. Lifting shit, moving shit, doing different shit, even though, this thing might burn down or get knocked down by somebody. It's just the experience of doing it, trial and error. And I just was fucking around with different ideas, like an I think they call them earthen dams, so like an earthen mini wall or an earthen pillar to stabilize it with wood underneath it and stone, and I dug holes and put concrete in them, and obviously a concrete foundation is ideal. You're not going to get anything close to that kind of stability, I don't think, without a post digger. You could use a fucking spade, but a post hole digger and concrete. It's the only way to go. Over here, there was a cinder block with a hole the exact size of the post, and then you just, cover up the cinder block with rocks and shit. Over here, there was a footing like this in this corner, only it came down and out, and it was dug. The sod was dug up. The layer of sod, the 6 inches or 4 inches, whatever it is, it was sunk into that, a little bit of concrete poured on top of it, then earth, and then some wood posts to stabilize it. Same thing over here. You got firewood logs. You got that thing I set up there, that right angle. It goes down and then out. It goes down and then out, and then you put a big rock on it and then cover it up, but nothing. I don't care, because this square thing, there's actually a square right there. You can't see it, it's underground, and then there's another one in the back. It's stable, but those things are heavy as hell. There's a bunch of them about 4 blocks down the river, and they're just hard to get here. I only got 3 of them here. And then that's like drainage right there. So all the dirt I take out from drainage, and if it doesn't flood in the winter, I've already got a little bit of, a dug-in garden right there for myself. And it'll never be dry because I've got, if you could see, there's like a long patch or a long ditch. It's very shallow and you can't really see it. It goes along the front of this pavilion thing. It meets right there, and then there's another one that comes right here, and there's a ton of water that fills up right there, right in front of this. And I just dug it out, and I guess I should plant something there that's a real thirsty plant that doesn't mind being in, doesn't mind having a lot of water over its root system. We'll see. Maybe we'll just put tomatoes there. They seem to thrive in anything. I've already got deer and all kinds of animals coming back here, coyotes and stuff, because I opened up the river right there. But also what I did was I opened up the river down the way a little bit and over there, so that they don't have to come, trudging in this open area. They could kind of stay hidden in a way smaller fishing hole instead of this big open one, which they don't really like. I see deer tracks, raccoon tracks. There's mice, there's field mice, there's probably rats, there's possums, skunks, all that shit out here. Mole rats. I see mole holes sometimes. I don't know what made this hole. I'll go see. I know there's water moccasins, there's snakes. See, you see little holes like this. I don't know. Can you guys see that? Where is it? It's right there in the center of the screen. That's a little mouse or mole hole. I don't know if mice dig, but mice were living in this pit when it was all a bunch of dry debris before it was burned. And there was a couple mice in there, and there was a mouse on top of this on top of my I don't know why everything's all thrown around out here. If I was a raccoon, I might go live in there for a day if it was raining. But that's not the best. I'd rather be underground. That's like a little shelter, I guess. But when you put that sign, that old sign on top of here, we got ducks. These trees I left, I couldn't take these trees down. And they're still going strong. Hey Turbo, let's go! Now I could make a little garden right there, but this is the real garden area over here. The grass is still just so green out here. And it's November. It's gonna be soon. So you go off down that way, and there's another real good watering hole, and there's one down there. I show this every week or so, what I've done back here. But this is a good area for a pumpkin patch with corn back there. Now I've got the carpets down, trying to discourage any growth. Just let that shit die and then come back here with a till. I know oak trees are, not oak trees, the walnut trees, American walnut trees, their roots have a herbicide in them, and they don't want anything living around them. It's like this one right here, this is a walnut tree. They have fern-like looking leaves. That's a walnut tree right there. So if I had a garden right there, it wouldn't work. Because these will, as wide as the tree is as wide as the root system, as they say. Over there, there's a walnut tree in the back, but it's not. Yeah, there's too many walnut trees around here. I wonder if anything will grow. These are all walnut trees now that I look at them. All the tall ones, they're all walnut trees, I think. Could be wrong. But I had those shades I threw up there. Everything's just to fuck around and try. This is kind of like experimental shit. Experiment with this or that. See what works best. Get your mind off things in the morning. And it's still not freezing cold, so I'm gonna try to build this back part before it gets too cold to build anything, or you're just not feeling it. You just want to run in the house. Eventually, shit gets that cold and you don't want to do anything. Your body temperature is most important. Turbo, let's go. This dog, man, pissing me off. What am I supposed to do though? Keep him on the leash? I don't know. He might be gone on me, man. I might not see him for a few hours. But here we are. It was looking nice when I didn't build this back part and I didn't have this wood down. But I'm telling you, these piles, they kind of make it look shitty. It makes it look like a construction site. I assume if they grow grass next summer, it'll look a lot nicer. But right now, it's not the best look. Like, look at that. It's not the best look. It was a good look with the corn and the corn hanging over. The red and the beige go together, and it was real nice, kind of pretty. But now with that giant ditch right there and everything all fucked up, it doesn't look that great to the eye. But I assume I'm gonna put walls here in between that one, and then walls in the back in between that one, and enclose that one and that one. So you'll have an enclosure back here with a roof. Put a bench back there to add stability or something like that. Put a nice comfortable bench, and then possibly add like a foot of wall coming this way on that pole coming to my left to where the dirt ends, and then you'll have yourself a nice little spot. You could even put a fire right there. You'd probably catch the whole damn gazebo on fire. Unless you dug a pit and placed like a metal can in it and had a little fire. A pit can be covered up too with one of those four corner rocks right there. But I don't know, it's all just trial and error. See what works, see what doesn't. The best, I think, idea would be if I were to extend this one more cube that way, like add 1, 2, 3 posts to that would be the west. If I had that back one over there, a tall one right down about 8 foot or however many foot these are apart, and another one right there by where that tree's coming out of the ground, I think I would do it with pipe. I think I would get the pipe they make chain link fences with, and I would just build another cube, a complete sturdy ass cube, and then perhaps, you know, cover that with wood or make it look better. But these aren't even solid fucking 4x4s. These are made to look like 4x4s, but they're just panel wood, like thin wood, and then there's 2x4s cut into squared, so 4x4x2 they are, and they're in there. They're hollow with 2x4 4-inch cutouts. So I don't know. It's got a roof. It's got a piece of glass up there. I don't know, man. It's kind of looking like a piece of shit now. I think I shouldn't have built this back part. But when anything's, you know, being built, and I build it little by little. Little dirt by little dirt, like buckets I get from over there. Little by little I'll build it. I'm not gonna go crazy on it. You can't. I do think it'll look a lot better if it gets a paint job and it gets the walls put on. And all this foliage right here will fill this area in. And it'll be a little more hidden. Right now I tried to build this back into the woods, this back piece, so you couldn't really see it. We'll see, man. I got all this wood over here that I could dismantle and make side pieces, side posts out of. And I gotta get a little spot where the firewood doesn't get wet. You got all this junk wood that got dragged back here. Got an old ladder from like the fucking 50s. And all these panels. I mean, I could even use this shit if I wanted to for the back wall or even the roof. Hopefully no snakes come out. If you get these things, because I got about a lot of these. If you get those things set up right, they could act as a roof. Sure, why not? I've even got tiles here. I forgot I had tile. I wonder if I could tile some shit. Tile that back part? I don't know. I don't know. We will see. We will see. This is just something you do 30 minutes at a time. Whatever it turns into, it turns into. It would be awesome if I could extend it out one more post though. Then it would be gigantic. What a crazy ass thing I've done back here, honestly. Alright.